Hey there, moto friends. Got here an '09 Yamaha V-Star 650. Really good bike. Really enjoyed it. But in the off season here, I noticed that I had developed a. Let me turn this sideways. I noticed I had developed a very, very small yet persistent leak. And I take very good care of my bike, so I was really surprised. I'm searching the internet and trying to figure out where is this leak coming from because I can't find it. It's very subtle. I mean, it's drips. When I look under the motor, it looks like all the oil that what's really going on is the oil is compiling in one section and then it drips down. And usually it's compiling. Let's see if I can get under here. Right back here, you can kind of see where the oil is compiling here. So I thought maybe a gasket had gone bad, but that wasn't the case because when I cleaned up the oil, I was tracking it back, and it worked itself right back. Excuse me, guys. Right back over. I gotta get the camera in focus here. Right back over here. So you see that little hole nut right down there, and it seems to slide up. Okay, so I started doing some research online trying to figure out what is this leak, where is it possibly coming from? So if you can imagine, it can be difficult to look around there when you have the whole bike assembled. You got a chrome piece right over here, and then you've got this, you got your bigger chrome piece, your kind of shaft cover, so to speak, right back here. So if you got a V-Star, you know exactly what I'm talking about. So all this metal is kind of covering up a plastic piece, which is called a neutral switch assembly. Now, I see a lot of information on blogs about it, but I didn't see too many videos. I happened to run into one video that happened to have, that the guy took the time to show where this switch is, and it wasn't of the best quality, so, I mean, shout outs to him. I gotta figure out his name. Shout out to him for making it, but it pointed me in the right direction, and it just so happened I had the exact same problem. What the neutral switch assembly is, it's a plastic piece that goes into the metal housing, and it's white, and the only way to get to that piece is to first take off your shaft cover here, and then you got another cover right over here, another chrome piece cover. This is just, all this is just a gearbox supporting the shaft. And then right underneath it, you have to remove all that stuff, and a little bit of oil will come out, so make sure you have an oil pan, but right underneath it is a white plastic piece. If you can see that white plastic piece hidden behind that wire there, let me get a flashlight. Let me get back into focus. It's a white plastic piece right there. So it's white. Putting my flashlight on it right back there. It's just gonna have a couple bolts. That is the neutral. Let me see if I can get you a different angle here. Bear with me, guys. It's my first video on this. Oh, just knocked over the heater. That is that white piece with there. You see two bolts to the left. There'll be another tiny bolt right up there to the right. That is the neutral switch assembly. Now, what's going on here is at the very bottom of that switch, and it's deep in there, there's a little bit of oil that's leaking, and it's a very small amount of oil, but it's very persistent, and it just kind of drips at the very bottom, and it just slowly moves down, because you're going to have your bike on your side stand, obviously. It just slowly moves down, and then it just works its way down and starts to compile right underneath here. So when you see it, you're thinking, holy smokes, I maybe have a blown gasket, but that's not the case at all. It's just your bike's sitting on its side, it's wintertime, whatever the case may be, and that little piece of plastic right there and the seal on the side of it, a little O-ring, is just given away probably over time, maybe because of temperature change, who knows. But if you have a little bit of an oil leak, you might want to go ahead and take off these covers and see if you can see the telltale signs of moving oil. And you can tell because it'll be a little bit compiled right there, or it's going to look kind of shiny like something's been moving through there a little bit, and then you put your finger back there, you're gonna find like there's a little strip of oil. That's probably what it is, and you're gonna know immediately. You're gonna see that it looks like something's leaking at the very bottom of that. But anyway, I just wanted to share another video of this. My local store here in Ohio has the parts I need. It's only about $30 worth of parts. I think the switch is $20, and the little O-ring that goes with it is another $5, and you add in taxes, it comes to be about $30. So we're gonna take those nuts out, pull them out, put the new neutral switch back in. I'm going to put the cover back on here. This is one cover. This is put the cover up the little gearbox back there. Then I'm going to put the other chrome shaft cover on back here, and good as new, and they'll stop your leaks. So I just want to share that video, and that's it. Good luck, moto friends.